Hey, welcome to this live stream. I'm going to answer one of your most pressing questions for me. This is a question I get all the time from real estate agents who are wanting to get onto Instagram for their real estate business. And it's all about whether or not to have a personal profile or a business profile. I'm going to break it down for you here, but if you're into this kind of thing, be sure to hit subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification icon to be notified anytime I'm dishing new tips just like this. So really my intention today is to give a couple of minutes of straight up no BS, just value, tips, and strategies that you can use for your Instagram. And this is all going to be around that big question of personal versus professional. So if you're a real estate agent trying to figure out social media, you're trying to get into Instagram, you want to know what the best kind of profile is for your situation, I want to kind of walk you through the process so that you have a little more clarity and confidence in your choice. So you can either do a personal profile, a business profile, or a third type of profile, which is a creator. But let's talk about personal or business because that's a question that I normally get asked most. Most agents know that, okay, I can either have my personal private profile on Instagram or my business profile. Here's what I want you to do. Think about who it is you're actually trying to market to on Instagram, okay? Most real estate agents make the mistake of trying to separate personal versus business. And what happens there is they do the one thing that you should not ever be doing on Instagram, which is selling on their business profile and keeping all the fun personal stuff in a private personal account. And that's what you don't want to do. Why? Because if you're constantly selling, anybody who's following you on your business account has completely tuned you out. Because remember, only maybe 5% of your audience on Instagram is going to be ready to buy or sell within the next 12 months. So if you're only talking about real estate stuff on that profile, you're actually alienating anybody who might want to do business with you in the future, even your database people, friends, family, people who know, like, and trust you. You're alienating them because you're just sharing a bunch of white noise that doesn't really apply to them. It's not relevant to them. Okay, so here's what I want you to actually consider. Think about not necessarily what the right profile is for you, and instead think about what the great strategy is going to look like for you that's going to combine a good mix of personal content and real estate related content. Okay. Once you have that strategy nailed down, the question of what kind of profile to have doesn't actually truly matter. So yes, if you're really hung up on whether or not you should have a personal or a business profile, you're actually asking the wrong question, and you might be just giving yourself analysis paralysis for no reason. So instead, I want you to really figure out the strategy of combining a good, healthy mix of content that's going to be applicable for your entire audience, whether they're looking to buy or sell right now or not. We still want to be in front of all of those people because we are hopefully going to be in business 1 year, 2 years, 5 years from now, right? So we want to keep cultivating that connection, creating those relationships, nurturing those relationships. To do that, we have to have a more varied kind of content strategy. Okay, so that being aside, figure out the content strategy piece first. And by the way, I've got tons of links on exactly how to do this linked that I'm going to put in the caption. So check out the show notes below. And actually later this week, I'm going to be posting exactly how to post authentically on Instagram. And that might be something to help you figure out exactly what to post to. So like I mentioned, kind of keep in touch here on the channel. Make sure that you're following for more strategies and tips like this. But let's get back to which profile is actually going to be best for you. So like I mentioned at the top of the video, we have 3 options. You have your personal, just the standard personal profile on Instagram. You have your business profile, or you have your creator profile. It doesn't matter necessarily which one you go for. You should know that no matter which account you have right now, you can actually switch and convert it to any of those. So say you have a personal account now, you can actually switch that to business or creator without losing any of your content or any of your conversations in your DMs. So that aside, you don't have to start up a new account if you want to switch. You can just change that in your settings. But the most important thing that you want to remember is if you have a personal account, do not let it be private. That is going to be a big mistake. So you might not even know if your account is private right now. So I do challenge you on this Monday, let's get this week started off on the right step. check your settings in your Instagram account. Make sure you're not set to private, because that's like having an open house with your doors locked and no signs out. Like, it just doesn't work. So make sure you have public setting on your Instagram profile if you're wanting to use it to cultivate real connections that are going to lead to clients. And I might suggest having, you can have a business account profile if you want. You're going to get some extra call to action buttons, and you're going to get analytics, which is really cool. Nobody's going to really care about the call to action buttons on your profile. So yes, you can like have people call you or email you directly from the profile. Typically, people are going to be booking appointments with you in the direct messages, so that doesn't matter so much. What you would switch to the business profile for is the ease of creating ads on that profile. It's really easy to boost ads directly within a business profile. So it's just a little more simple than trying to do it the wraparound way with a personal profile. That's one thing to know. The analytics are great. So if you're wanting to know when to post, you can just check out your analytics, see when your audience is most often on the app, and post during those times. That's kind of a cool feature with the business account. But my personal favorite, and the kind of account that I have, is actually a creator account. So that's the most recently new released type of account that you can have on Instagram. And the creator account is actually designed more for content creators. So it's going to have some of those analytics. It's going to have some of those features that a business account has, but it's going to have some additional features for like shop owners or content creators or people who are creating a lot of different kinds of collaborative based content on Instagram. And what's really cool about this is if you switch to a creator account, you get the ability to add music to your reels or your stories, which is basically the only reason I switched to the creator profile. I really wanted that option to have music. So that's one way that you can kind of make this really simple. You could just go into your settings, switch to a creator profile if you find that that's the best fit for you. You will still get some of those really cool analytics and different features that you get with a business profile, but you also are able to have like the music feature, which is something that you cannot really do on the business profile. And you still get to kind of keep that really cool presence that's going to have a little more of that personal flair. Okay, so that's my tip. And I know that's a really wraparound way to get to the answer of what kind of profile is right for you. You kind of have to decide that on yourself, right? You have to decide how often you're going to be posting, what you're going to be posting, what the overall strategy is. And then once you have those details ironed out, then you can really make a confident decision in which kind of profile is best for your real estate Instagram strategy. Simple question, but one that I get asked really often. So I hope that this was really helpful for you. And I hope that this is kind of giving you a little clarity on which route to go as you are creating your winning strategy on Instagram for your real estate business. Now, I post a lot of these tips, so definitely be sure to check below to see what else I can help you with, or just leave me a comment, ask me your questions. I'm going to be popping in here throughout the week going forward, just doing these live streams, answering your most frequently asked questions, giving you my best, most solid tips. Heyo. And just generally making sure that I am supporting you on your journey on Instagram for real estate. Hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button, do all the things, make sure that you're supporting, because that allows me to continue creating awesome video content for you here and helping you explode your business using the latest in social media strategies for real estate. I'm wishing you an amazing Monday and a wonderful week ahead, or whenever you're watching this, I'm wishing you just an awesome day. Hope that you have a good one. And until next time, keep on crushing it.